Hi, good evening, everyone. We'll start the session now. Yes, there's a one question I got. Is it a demo session? Is it demo session is okay, but he asked that Prashant. Today also demo session. So in my view, in actual demo session means overview. Subject is not going to explain. But what I will going to take my view, these sessions not demo actually. The first day is introduction. So what is testing I explained. So my view, it is free classes. So that's it. So one or two sessions, free sessions. Today is the last. From tomorrow onwards, paid students only will be allowed. Registered students only will allow for the classes. So link also going to be changes. That is management issue. My point of view, when students are there in the class, I don't want to waste their time. So I want to take some subject, some knowledge. That is the first topic. First chapter is completed in our course. What is the first chapter we discussed? It is so first chapter where we discussed about the introduction to software testing. There are questions we can expect in interview point of time if you go. So what is software testing? What are the advantages of test testing? What is the difference among the defect, error, bug, failure? So types of software testing. So manual testing. What is an automation testing? This type of questions where they can ask interview point of time. Okay. The second thing, second topic today we are going to discuss about the introduction to software. Introduction to software. And that's okay. I want to give the client my when I'm take the classes. So management point of demo, but my point of view, free class it is. Okay, no worries. Now today concept is introduction to software. So they give the link to you in the chat box, but in the middle of in the later stages, you can take the number, you can call them, they will provide the details to you to register. Okay. Introduction to software. So in this introduction to software, what are the concepts we are going to discuss? So first thing we are going to discuss about the software program. What is the meaning of software program? And what is software? Hmm. What is software? Then types of software, like a project-based software, then product-based software, project-based software, product-based software. Then difference among the client, end user, and the company. Then what is an environment and types of environments. What is an environment? What are the different types of environments? Then types of software, like system software, programming software, and application software. After you learn these topics, where if the interview going to ask the question, why did you choose software testing career? If they ask the question, you can able to give the answer why you want to work as a test engineer. Okay, with the second topic which we are going to discuss. First one, software. Most of us we know it is what is software program. But in this, so some of you may not have the any programming knowledge, right? So they have to understand this vocabulary, right? Software program. Now understand my here a simple program I'm going to write. Example, simple on Java program I'm writing. Int a equal to 10, then int b equal to 20, then int c equal to a star b I given. Then system dot out dot println of c. I written it is. Now this is a simple Java program. 4 lines I written. What is the task for this program? If I run, what task it will perform? Which task this program is going to perform? Just can you write in the chat box, everyone? What there? Multiplication. Okay. It will do multiplication. Fine. Only Prasant is given the answer. I don't know what about other students, what they are doing. So try to give the answers for the question when I asked it is in the chat box. Try to type. So what is the task it will go into perform? Okay. Swati, is it clear what this program is going to? Are you able to understand, ma'am? Swati, Swaraj, Smita, Shobhan, Narendra, clear? So that try to give the answer when I ask the question. Okay. Now we have the 4 steps are there. By seeing the which step, you got an idea, it has to go for the multiplier. First step or second step or third step or fourth step. Third step, right? Third step. Okay. So third step means generally this is the step we have. So this is the step A star B, which is this is what actually we call as logic we are going to call. Logic we are going to say. Now which values it will do the multiplication? Which values it will do the multiplication? Can you write in the chat box which values it will do the multiplication? 10 and 20. This is
20.
what we are going to call data or values we are going to call. Okay. Understand what is there in the program. You have to understand it is. Which values it will do the multiplication? 10, 20. How we can say it has to go for multiplication? This is the step. The step nothing but where we are going to the logic we are going to call. Now you understand that when you talk about the software program, we have set of statements or not? We have the set of statements. So software program, how we can define it is set of statements, logics, and related data to perform specific task in a system is called software program. Understand? Set of statements, logics, and related data to perform specific task in a system is called software program. Okay. So we have set of statements, we have the logic and some data to do specific task multiplication. Right. Now, if I go for the calculator, so this calculator, can we say software program or we can call software it is? What is your idea? Can you say it is a software or we can say it is a software program? Muhammad, what we can say it
Software.
is? It is software. Yes, it is a software. Now, what is the software means then? How we can define it is? So, in software means like this, there are n number of programs. There are n number of programs where they are going to be integrated. So that is nothing but are going to call software. How we can define it is set of instructions or programs to perform related activities in a system. It's called software. Understand? Set of instructions or programs to perform related activities in a system is called software. Okay. Set of instructions or programs to perform related activities in a system is called software. Okay. Now, example, if I go, calculator is one software it is. If I go for the notepad, also one software it is. Notepad, also one software it is. Then, if I go for the Zoom online meeting application, it is also software. If I go for the youtube.com, also software it is. Okay. So software means set of instructions or programs to perform related activities in a system is called software. Example, calculator, notepad, Zoom, online meeting application, youtube.com, like this. But here, based on development, software can be based on development, software can be categorized into two types. What are the two types here? Miss? First one is product based software. First one, product based software. Second one is project based software. So product based software, project based software. Now how it is? Before my explanation, I want to know it is from your idea. If I go for the facebook.com, if I go for the hdfcbank.com, there are two kind of application I'm taking. So can you write in the chat box which one do you think is a product? Which one do you think as a project? your idea. I will explain it is. So when you go for the facebook.com, hdfcbank.com. Okay. Which one do you think as a project? Which one do you think as a product? Hmm. Facebook is project. HDFC Bank is product. HDFC Bank is product. Hmm. So what about others? Give your ideas. Right. Hmm. Facebook is project. HDFC is product. Right. Most of the students are given answers. I'm not saying those are right or not. Okay. I will tell you now. My explanation first. Will listen. Again, who is going to develop the software general in the company? Development team is responsible, where this development team will do the coding, will do the coding, develop the software. But will developers are going to take their own requirements to develop the software? No, no. So they need some requirements. They need requirements. That means business requirements to develop the software. They need business requirements to develop the software. Now the question is here, how this development company will get the requirements. You understand? So there are two possibilities to get the requirements to develop the software. So two possible ways. One is by doing survey in market, by doing survey in a market, collect the requirements. There's a one probability. By doing survey in market, they can collect the requirements. There's a one possibility. Other possibility, collect requirements from particular client or organization, from particular client or organization. Particular client or organization. Okay. Now see that whenever we collect the requirements from particular client or particular organization, that kind of software where we are going to call project based software. When we develop the software by collecting requirements, by doing survey in market, that we are going to call product based software. So now tell me one thing, mobile phone is there. Are you going to use it is a product of Apple or it is a product of I plus? Like that only we are going to say. You never going to say project of, we never use it. And then remember it is. You know it is. You use a vocabulary. So product of particular company only we are going to say, because the mobile phone to develop, They are not collected your requirements. They did survey in the market based on the existing mobiles and market customers needs the market. What their opinions are, according to that, they are going to develop it is, and they release into the market. Who are interested, they can buy it is, right? That is the product here. So when we develop the software for a particular client or organization requirements, that is comes under project based software. Now tell me, if I go for the understand first again, product based software means whenever software developed based on generic or standard requirements of particular industry or segment of people in market. Whenever software developed based on generic or standard requirements of particular industry or segment of people in market, then those are called product based software. Product based software. Understand like this. Example here. Now tell me, Facebook comes under product or project? No? Is it developed based on your requirements? No, no. They did survey in the market compared to the mail communication, the best one, Facebook. After the survey, again they develop WhatsApp like this, facebook.com. If I go gmail.com, if I go youtube.com, these are comes under product based software. Those are not developed based on your requirement. They did survey, they analyze, and they develop it is. That is the product based software I'm going to call. If I go for the Zoom online meeting is there, zoom.us is there. This is also comes under product based. Online meeting application to develop, they are not taken the by DURGASOFT requirements it is. So they did survey the market online classes or online meeting purpose, what are the features are required. The experts are going to design it is, and they are going to implement it is like this. So project-based software means whenever software developed based on particular client or organization requirements, then those are called project-based software. Understand? Example, if I go for the HDFC Bank, to develop the hdfcbank.com application, they collected requirements from the HDFC. Here HDFC is the client. What business purpose they want to use it is banking transaction purpose. Okay. If I go for the durgasoft.com website, our institute website is there. So this is, we given the requirements, according to that it is developed, right? So project based. If I go for the myshow.com is there, this company requirements it is developed. So this is also project based software. Okay, we can use it is, but intention, this is the company book my show itself a company, their requirement base it is developed it is. Okay, like these are the project based. Is it clear everyone? Understand what is the meaning of product based software and project-based software. No? Yes. Prashant, okay. Swati, your right answer. Facebook is product. Yes, it is. Still, I'm not getting the more essays to go for the further concept. So, students still in Dynamo. Simple example I give. Ready-made dresses are there. Do you call those are product or not? Ready-made dresses. Products only are going to call because those how they are going to stitch it is they will consider generic measurements. Yes or no? Not your measurements. Generic measurement base they are going to stitch it is products. Same if you go for the you take the cloth, you go to the particular trailer based on your measurements. If he's going to stitch it is that is called project. Okay. Now next thing, difference among the client, user, and the company. What is the difference among the client, end user, and the company? Client. Okay. Client here also called as customer or stakeholder. Nowadays, this is the more popular vocabulary companies are going to use. Polished word. Stakeholder we are going to call. Two ways we can define this. Definition one. It can be an organization or individual person who will provide requirements to develop the software. It can be an organization or individual person who will provide requirements to develop the software. Now, in simple, DURGASOFT Institute is there. It is an organization, right? Is a client for durgasoft.com application. That means to develop this website, who given the requirements? My organization given the requirements. According to my given requirements, the software company has to develop this website. So who is providing requirements? DurgaSoft. That is it can be an organization or individual person who will provide requirements to develop the software. Other way we can say like this. Other definition for this. Who will buy the license to use software who will buy the license to use software in their business, who will buy the license to use software in their business. Okay, so example same I will going to take DurgaSoft is, I'm saying one of the client, what is that one of the client for Zoom online meeting application. Understand, if I want to use Zoom online meeting application, so my RNA has to buy the license, then only we can use it is. It's a commercial product. We have to buy the license, then only we can use it is. Understand what? Two ways I define the client. It can be an organization or individual person who will provide a requirements to develop the software, or who will buy the license to use software in their business. Now, next one, end user. Who is end user? It is end user. End user means here the person finally who will use software in their business. The person finally who is going to use software in their business called end user. Example, if I go faculty means myself and students are the end users for Zoom online meeting application. Zoom online meeting application. Okay, like this. End user. We are using it is right. We are the end users. Okay. Third one is company. Company means it is an organization. It is an organization where software will be developed as per client business requirements. It is an organization where software will be developed as per client business requirements. Right. Example, TCS, Infosys, Microsoft, like this. Now understand my here. Here in an IT industry, based on work, there are two types of companies in IT industry. First one we can say product based company. Second one is called service based company. One is product based company, the other one is called a service based company. Service based company. Okay. What is that? Product based company, service based company. Now, if I talk about the Infosys and Google, the two companies I'm taking. Now, suppose tomorrow you need one software. Tomorrow you need one software. You go to this company, Infosys and Google. Can you tell which company will accept your project to develop? Both are going to accept, or only one company is going to accept? So Infosys is going to accept. Okay, right. So now understand here. Product-based company means company which will focus, which will focus on their own products to develop, products to develop. The company which will focus on their own products to develop. Those who are going to call product-based companies. That means if you go to the Google with your require, I need one software. Can you develop the software for me? Means they say simply, sorry, we are busy with our own products. They won't accept. But if you go to the Infosys, definitely they are going to accept it is. Example. So Google, Microsoft, Apple, HP, Dell. They are the product-based company. They focus on their own products to develop. Service-based company which will develop individual projects for company which will develop individual projects for individual clients. Example, TCS, name saying the Tata Consultant Services. Tata Consultant Services. So Infosys during the lockdown period, highest earner in IT industry is Infosys. That many projects they worked. Essential, Capgemini, like n number of companies are there at near high tech city if you go. So more services based companies, less product based companies are going to find. Okay, like this service based company, product based company. Okay, now I want to know that last few days I am explaining about the software testing. Okay, who is going to the software testing? Is test engineers are going to do the testing. Now assume that here test engineer one is there, his system. Here is the one system. I have the three systems are there, right here like this. Three systems means there are three test engineers are there. Here is the test engineer one, test engineer two, test engineer three. We have the three test engineers. Now these are the three test engineers has to test the software. So whenever you want to test the software, this test engineer is required client requirements first. How the requirements are going to be documented. Now my question is that project related documents, how they can get it is project related documents, how these testers are going to get. Will they are going to get the hard copy or soft copy? Soft copy, yes, they are going to get. Soft copy, they are going to get. Now the soft copy, will they get through Gmail, Yahoo Mail like that? Hmm. Yahoo Mail, Gmail, if they are going to get means, so there is no security for the documents. Internet is not going to be used in a company. They use some systems for the other matter, but project related documentation purpose, they never going to use the internet facilities. Then what they are going to do here? They are going to prefer the intranet. They are going to use it is. They are going to prefer the intranet. They are going to prefer. Okay, intranet. They are going to prefer internal communication purpose. That is generally mail communication purpose. Outlook Express. They are going to use in the companies. Mail communication purpose. Intranet within the company. Outlook Express. They are going to use it is. Okay. Now, how they are going to get? So, what can the company what they are going to is one server they are going to maintain. One server which we are going to call the common repository. This is nothing but a one server they are going to maintain. This server will be connected to this all the systems which you are going to work. The server is going to be connected to the your computers where you are there. Okay, these systems where we are going to call local systems are going to call local system one, then local system two, then local system three. We have it is like this: local system one, local system two, local system three. Now, what happens here? Your test lead, TL means test lead, who is the responsible to publish the project documents into this common repository. He is going to publish, there is uploading where we are going to publish the documents. So suppose ICICI Bank you are testing. Now what they do here, one folder structure will be followed. ICICI. Under this, project related subfolders, BRS, FRS, test case, like this. That folder structure will be followed here. Main folder, under that there will be subfolders. Main folder. So under that there will be subfolders like this. BRS. One folder. FRS. Test cases. All the project related. These are the things, man. Technically, what we are going to call a project related documents. Project artifacts we are going to call. Project artifacts. Project artifacts are going to come. Okay. Now, this is this kind of setup now. The setup which we have here, this kind of setup where we are going to call test environment, we are going to call. When our project documents are published here, this test lead has to inform to the test engineers. How is going to inform? He is going to use the Outlook. Through Outlook Express is going to inform to the test engineers. Documents are published in that common repository or server, which location those are available. That information also will be given. Now, as a test engineer, we will have the permission to log into the common repository, the server. From there, we can access the our project doc. One copy you have to take, not completely taking. So one copy of the documents you are going to take and are going to maintain in our local system, in our computer. So we are going to maintain it is. This is how we are going to work in the company environment like this it is. So same way, if you want to test the application also not installed in all the test engineering systems. What they do here in the company, so they are going to publish that deployed, not published, or installed in this server only. Application also deployed, we are going to call installed in this server. From once they deployed here, they are going to inform to you. So with the URL, this is the URL you can use to test the application. You have to use it is. This is testing environment we are going to come. So now first of all, what is the meaning of environment? Some software and hardware configuration setup. Some software and hardware configuration setup to perform related activities by a specific team within the organization. This is what environment are going to call. Okay, understand. Environment. Environments, some software and hardware configuration setup to perform related activities by a specific team within the organization. Within the organization, right? Some software and hardware configuration setup to perform related activities by a specific team within the organization is called environment. Now, there are four types of there are four types of environments for a project. What are those? First one is development environment. Second one is test environment. Third one is user acceptance test environment. Fourth one is production environment. These are the different kind of environments we have for a project. Development environment, test environment, user acceptance test environment, which are going to call EAT environment. Then we have the production environment. Okay, so these are that's what the environment means. Now let us understand here. First one we have the development environment. Who is going to involve what they do? This kind of development environment, which is also called as producer environment, is also called as producer environment, where development team will involve. What are the activities this development team is going to perform? Following are the major activities performed by development team. What are the major activities? First thing they have to do the coding, right? They need to do the coding in order to develop the software. That's a big task for them, right? They have to do the coding in order to develop the software. Okay, once software is developed, okay, then what they do here after coding, once software is developed, they do some other activity, perform unit testing and integration testing. They have to do it is using white box testing techniques. We are going to call using white box testing techniques. So later we are going to discuss what is unit testing, what is integration testing. Okay, but which technique they are going to use? WBT means white box testing techniques. So developers will do some testing, right? Unit testing, integration testing. After that, they release the application to the test engineers. Once they release the application to the test engineers, okay, once they release the application to the test engineers, what we do? We do testing, right? We do testing. When you do the testing here, while testing the application, you may identify some defects, right? You may identify some defects. Whenever defects are identified, suppose these testers are identified, development coding is done. Okay, coding done. After that, they went into the coding. Then software develop. They release the software to the separate testing team. So testing team may identify some defects. Then what we have to do? We report to the developers. Okay. When we report it to the developers, what they have to do here, they need to do the review on the defects. A review on defects. What are the defects? Testers send it is those defects are valid or not. For that, they have to go for the review. Once review is completed, once review is completed, then they have to perform the debug to find the root cause for a defect. They analyze the code where they did mistake to get this kind of defect, debugging. After that, they try to go for the modify the code to solve the defects. That what we are going to call bug fixing. That is called bug fixing. Once bugs are resolved, then what next they have to do? They need to go for the application to the client. Once we tested everything fine, we deliver the application customer. Once we deliver the application to the customer, we are not going to stick on those requirements only. We are not going to stick on those requirements only. Then what we are going to do here? So client is going to set some changes. I need these functionalities, or I need these changes in the application. According to that, we developers are going to the modification the application. So enhancement of the application based on change request. Change request means CRTs. Change requests are going to come. So coding, perform unit testing and integration testing using whiteboard testing techniques, review on defects, debugging activity, bug fixing, enhancement of the application, enhancement, adding the new functionalities or modifying the existing functionalities according to the change request from the client. So we have to do it is. Okay. So next, what is the next environment we have? Test environment is there. Okay. Now test environment, who is going to involve here? Test engineers. So what are the activities the testing team is going to perform? Okay. So testing team, what are the activities they are going to perform? This concept we are going to discuss in the uh, tomorrow class. Now try to, who are not yet registered or you want to go for the new link for the tomorrow session. So try to note down these numbers. You can call any one of this number to get the new link to join the session. And also you want to get the any payment details. Already they're given in the Zoom chat box. You can copy that content. Okay. To where to pay, how to pay it is to know. Or if you have any details, you can go for it. But tomorrow you won't get the same link. Tomorrow there will be new link is going to be given for us to attend the class. Okay. So to get that link, try to make the call to these numbers. Okay. So is it clear, everyone? Any doubts on today's session? Let me know it is before going to close the session. Clear?
Sir,
Okay.
Suraj here.
Yes.
Suraj this side. Sir,
Ratan.
actually, I joined yesterday a bit late.
Okay.
So yesterday onwards, I'm attending the classes. So I'm
Okay.
having one doubt that means will we get the notes and recorded videos which I missed earlier?
Yes, 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 definitely are going to get it. It's just you can make a call to the this numbers. They are going to provide the link to you.
Okay. So these are all the notes we'll be getting, right, sir?
Yes, whatever
Okay. Or
notes daily I'm going for writing, the corresponding notes you will get through. So sharing, they are going to provide to you.
okay. Or do we need to write down the things you are
Yes,
explaining?
in the class, in the beginning, I said it is no need to write the notes during the classes.
Okay.
So try to listen and concentrate what concepts I'm explaining, but try to maintain one rough notebook so that you won't deviate from the class. 1 hour you have to sit without writing anything, only by seeing means may not be technical subject, not that much easy. That's the reason I said rough notes try to maintain. But whatever notes I get, clear notes will be given to you.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, everyone. There's a class for us. So for tomorrow link, try to make a call to these numbers. No? So thank you, everyone. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, ma'am. Clear. Okay.